quarter starting here now.
Really an extraordinary game for Bradley. He's got 14 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 1.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry kicks to Crowder. Outside for Curry. Three-pointer. Again, Curry missing. Cleveland leading by 7. James, the pass to Smith. Back to James. Takes it off the glass. LeBron's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any. Fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Bradley. Lets the 3 fly. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving dishes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. From 11 feet away, they grab their own miss. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And kind of just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
Love with the screen on Curry. Irving drives in, can't make good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Celtics trail by 9. Curry outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Smith. Sullinger with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Bradley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bradley's got 17 now.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Curry kicks to Crowder. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Crowder's got 10 points in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
It's a pick by Love. There's the bucket. Good. 13 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Shumpert, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Smith. 7 points in the game. Goes back up. Shumpert, no good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Dellavedova. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Smith. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Smith's got 9.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
They double-team Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Smith's running.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for Isaiah Thomas.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The rebound by the Celtics. It's stolen by Smith. Love outside. Off target from outside.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. A drive by Shumpert. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got it.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter. Thomas outside. Curry kicks to Thomas for the 3, and it's good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then and come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 7, just 4 to shoot. Rebound, Boston. Sellinger's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The drive by Smith. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Curry, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
James kicks to Dellavedova, the 11-footer, and uses both hands to jam it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Tie game in Boston. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And the Celtics with possession here. Curry is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Crowder in at the 4. That's the Boston 5.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Outside Thomas. Releases. Misses off the left iron.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Offensive rebound. The Cavaliers leading. And here we go.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Sullinger with a screen for Curry. From deep, Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Irving, great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Shumpert. No luck. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Now here's James. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Misses in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Irving. LeBron with a screen on Curry. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Bradley gets it to go. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. This is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. If you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Bradley, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
The open shot, Shumpert. Love, the follow-up flush.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, one away to get second chance points.
And don't take any risk while you're doing it. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Crowder the pass to Thomas, and it's blocked. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving leading the charge.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Curry kicks to Sullinger. And right on target. Good.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining a level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And talking about Sullinger, you wonder if he's been in the right scheme for the past couple of years. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a back-to-the-basket banger. You want proof? Only hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career high.
That's good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
LeBron against Bradley. Second shot opportunity.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 18 points, and he has one steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That one steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Both free throws good from James.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Curry kicks to Bradley. Puts up a three. Good. Bradley's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, on the topic of Sullinger, guys, he said publicly that people are doubting him. And he's right. I mean, until he gets in better shape and stays that way, there will always be questions surrounding that part of his game. Hopefully for him going forward, he can be more Duncan than Diop in the way he treats his body.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And he gets it to go. And it's 29 points for Isaiah Thomas.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And that one's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Love's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Bradley. And again, Boston with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been free. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Here's Irving. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Curry has been all sorts of trouble for him. 40 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets. Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Irving. He dishes it to Thompson. No good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 2. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bradley. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. That's 29 points for Avery Bradley.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Celtics with the lead. There's Thomas with the 3. And the shot is good. Thomas got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
On defense, the Celtics. No one near James as he lets it go. They get it again. Oh, that's blocked. Bradley against Smith. From the baseline. And again, it's Boston converted.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Curry. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Tries again. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time, a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
And it's Love penetrating, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That free throw good from Love. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Irving from long range. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Pass to Smith. Irving dishes to James. Love wide open. He fires right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
It's Curry outside. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Boston, we've got Bradley. Steph Curry's out there with Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Sullinger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And James throws it down.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
And the basket by Curry.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And they double up James. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The quick look, no good that time. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Thomas with the ball. Now Smith defending. Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 53.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
LeBron drives in. Here's Thompson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Takes it up with both hands and breaks it down.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Love with the screen on Curry. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. The shot, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game. Curry
dishes to Sullinger. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 11 points for Jared Sullinger.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Here's Love. That's good. Love's got 27 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. That drops.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
It's Curry outside. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
It's Curry outside. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Nice shot by Smith.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Guys, a critical time for them in this ball game.
No room for mistakes right now.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, no better time to catch fire from three-point range than in OT. He's hitting those triples over and over again.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5.
Spacing.
23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 19 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake. And then see what happens after that.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left in overtime. Thomas kicks to Curry. Sullinger the screen. It's good. This game is all even. 70 points for Steph Curry.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Here's James. Smith right side. Yes!
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him.
LeBron, no player has to endure the kind of scrutiny and...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward. Kevin Love. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Right now, somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Applejack, and he's beating the back.